Hello, welcome to European Open Briefing for Thursday, May the 16th. I'm Rafi Barjan at XM.com, and we're going to be taking a look at what's happening in the Forex markets today. President Trump continues to up the pressure on China. He has announced a ban on Chinese telecom giant Huawei from doing business with US companies. We did see a negative reaction earlier in Asia, though most Asian indices did manage to end the day higher, though we do now have a negative start in Europe. Yesterday, there was some relief after President Trump, or reports rather suggested that President Trump will likely delay his decision on auto tariffs by as much as 6 months. So that has somewhat eased the current tensions in global trade. But we did see some negative data out of the US. That's weighing a little bit on the US dollar this morning, particularly against the yen and the Swiss franc. The worst performer up until the European Open was, in fact, the Australian dollar. The Aussie fell sharply from disappointing job numbers out of Australia. It has now managed to recoup those losses. Taking a closer look now at the main developments. So yesterday we had retail sales and industrial output out of the US disappointing. Also yesterday we saw retail sales, industrial output as well from China. Those were disappointing as well. So that once again, there's growing concerns about the growth outlook globally, and investors are once again raising their expectations of a rate cut by the Fed before the end of 2019. And despite that, though, the dollar hasn't come under too much selling pressure. It does remain fairly well supported, mainly due to troubles in other economies such as the Eurozone, the Brexit in the UK, and so on. The Aussie, though, did slump to a 4.5 months low earlier today. Employment numbers out of Australia disappointed. We saw unemployment rate rising to the highest in 8 months. Full-time jobs declining there. The RBA has said that the labor market will be key, whether or not it's going to cut rates in one of its upcoming meetings. Investors have already made up their mind. They're pricing a rate cut by August at the latest. And with not much else coming up for the rest of this week, the focus will likely remain on trade headlines. So that's it from me. Thank you much for watching and have a great day.